So today we're going to talk about some of the ways that rich people make money with debt. Now, you know what? Don't I'm not talking about credit card debt. I'm not talking about consumer debt. I'm not talking going buying a car kind of debt. I'm talking about good debt, debt that you leverage to make you money. Example, you go and you take a loan and you buy an income producing asset. So, let's talk about some ways to use debt in a good way. How to make money with debt. Leverage is the word that we prefer to debt, but same difference. What we do, so we go to the bank and we get a mortgage. We go buy an income producing asset. So we use the bank's money to buy an income producing asset. So first thing that we're doing is we're minimizing our out-of-pocket expense. By minimizing our out-of-pocket expense, our cash-on-cash returns are actually greater because we have less cash in the deal. So we're utilizing debt to buy an income-producing asset that is not only paying the debt payment, but it's making us money. So now another thing you want to consider when utilizing debt, the interest is tax deductible. So just because you're making the payments, you get to write it off. You get it back at the end of the year. Like that's one of the great things about utilizing debt. Now, there are other benefits of owning real estate: tax benefits, depreciation, other write-offs. You get to write off any and all of normal operating expenses. That's not necessarily debt linked directly to a benefit of having debt, but it's a benefit of owning real estate that you may or may not own without having the debt, if it makes any sense. So you get all these write-offs for owning real estate, and you get to write off cost of the interest that you're paying for the loan. And where it gets really interesting, so when you leverage, just round numbers, you have $100,000. Actually, that's probably not great this time in today's numbers. Let's say you have $500,000. You can go buy one property and pay in cash and make your money, get your write-offs, do the thing. Or you go buy 5 properties with mortgages, and now what you're doing there, you're leveraging, and you have safety in numbers. But more importantly, so let's talk about safety in numbers. If you have one property and it goes vacant, you're 100% out of your income. You got 5 properties, one goes vacant, you still have 80% of your income. You're only at a 20% loss. So by leveraging and using debt, you're actually creating a safer environment for you to make money in. So now if you think about it, let's say you buy that one property, $500,000. You have $500,000 in assets and zero debt. But you buy 5 $500,000 properties with $100,000 down. Now you have $2.5 million in assets. You still have your $500,000 in equity, but now your equity is growing 5 times as fast. Your principal pay down is 5 times as much. So you're at the end of the day, you're actually making you're making more money. And then you calculate what your ROI, your return on your investment, your cash on cash return is greater because you have less out of your pocket. So you're making more money on your money than you would if you paid cash, if that makes any sense to you. So these are just some quick examples of how we leverage and use debt to build our income and our empire. Because you think about it, when all this is paid off, 20 years from now, you want one property or you want 5. Do you want 5 or do you want 25? It's up to you. But we use it constructively. Use it to buy an income producing asset, get the write-offs, and make more money. If you like this information, if you want to talk about it some more, click the link, join our Facebook group. We'd love to chat with you. We can show you some more creative ways of using debt to make you more money.